Guys, what the hell? I just woke up. It looks like it's actually been snowing. Wait, what? Now, I do want to go outside in a little bit, but I have a lot of stuff to do before we actually go there. It is currently about 9 in the morning. Yeah, have a look right there. It's currently just over 9. Miss Kitty! How are you doing, Mr. Kitty? He's sitting right there. He's just relaxing. Alright, so the one thing I've noticed is that a lot of the biggest YouTubers especially do a lot of collaborations. I don't know if you guys know what I mean with that, but basically what that means is that they'll like find another person on YouTube to make similar content and just sort of make videos together for like 1 or 2 videos and then put one on each other's channel. And what happens most of the time is that people start basically subscribing to the other channel as well, and while that may not directly translate to viewers, it is definitely something that I have never really done in the past before. And you know, while we are definitely growing like crazy right now, I have been talking to a bunch of different content creators that you guys probably also know already to you know, basically make some stuff together and see what works out. So yeah, I'm just about to get ready right now. I'm gonna play some games of Heroes of the Storm. Not exactly sure what we're gonna be playing, but we're gonna have to figure out a bunch of heroes that we like. Alright, so it's a couple hours later right now. We did end up playing quite a bunch of games actually and just started talking. We didn't actually record any videos, but we'll do that sometime later this week. However, we did manage to get quite a bunch of good games in. I actually got Thrall pretty close to level 10 right now as well. It's about 2 to 3 games, no, like 3 to 4 games or so until we get him to level 10 as well. But it's about noon, I believe. I'll actually have to start recording videos because I haven't gotten any yet for today, so I'm gonna get on that right away. I'm thinking of like probably a StarCraft 2 live game that I will need to record, which doesn't honestly take me very long, and a lot of you guys like watching that. And then most likely I'm gonna be playing some of the Darkest Dungeon later today as well, but I also want to go outside, so I'm gonna have to plan a lot of stuff in. So that took a heck of a lot longer than I had originally planned. I got some good videos coming though. I'm just gonna start rendering them right now. Boom, let's get started. This is gonna take a little while. They are gonna be encoding on my computer, so hopefully I'll be able to upload them in about an hour and a half. But until then, I'm thinking we're gonna go outside, but I secretly hope that there will still be snow. Although right now it's 3 in the afternoon, so yeah, it might have already melted. I guess I was right after all. Most of the snow is already gone right now. I'm outside a little bit too late. As you can see, there's still a little bit of it remaining right now. So I did bring my good old 50mm lens right there that I haven't actually used very much at all in general, but definitely not in a while right now. And the reason for that is because I recently did buy a Canon L series lens. So yeah, there's that. Some of you have been asking how am I gonna do these vlogs and how often am I gonna be doing them. Quite honestly, I don't really plan them. I just sort of, you know, feel like vlogging something or something awesome is happening in my life. I will just simply grab this little camera and start recording something. I don't really have like a fixed schedule in mind like I do with most of the other videos. It's just something, you know, don't want to make myself do it or, you know, do it when I don't really feel like it. Just whenever I feel like it. So maybe once a week, maybe once every few weeks. I'm actually gonna do another one next week because I'm gonna be flying to Scotland, so yeah. This is always kind of a cool little place because this is actually where Christmas trees grow. I never really understood how it works, but I think they need a couple of years before they're like fully grown in order to actually, you know, be ready for harvest. But I actually expected these guys to be all gone, you know, now that Christmas time is gone. But it turns out they actually need to be here for a little while longer. But it's quite cool to see. They're literally all just growing right now, and you know, it's quite nice. For about a half hour right now. Actually don't really know exactly where I am, but I'll likely be able to find my way back anyway. But look what I found! Look what there's over there! I'm gonna try and walk to the other side, see if we can get a nice photo from him, because the sun is actually right behind me, so should be able to get something nice. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start heading home right now. Don't know exactly where I am, but I'll find my way back. But I'm actually gonna have to prepare an interview. I will be interviewing Dustin Browder later today via Skype. And you know, he's the game director for Heroes of the Storm, as many of you will know. He's also produced like StarCraft 2 and the expansion. I believe he does a big part of Legacy of the Void as well, but I'm gonna interview him about Heroes. But I still have to prepare that as well, so time to get on to that. Oh guys, I'm so excited right now. So it turns out I couldn't actually interview Dustin Browder, but I did get another game designer that I managed to interview. And we just now finished that. It's about a 20-minute long one. I'm gonna be able to cut that up into a pretty healthy interview, but he decided to basically answer every single question that I had, honestly. And well, with a few things he had to point out that he couldn't just point them live, and he couldn't just you know, talk about all the upcoming changes. But in general, there's definitely some information in there that people weren't aware of just yet. So I'm very happy with the way that went. You guys will likely have already seen it by the time that this vlog is live, but hey, whatever. I will leave it right below, okay, if it is already live. And other than that, I'm gonna end this vlog right here. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pretty awesome day. Did a lot of stuff, even though you guys didn't see all of it. But I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to smile. And I'll see you in the next one.